What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And yes, it's been a long time coming, and there hasn't been any eclipse footage or videos or content or whatever in a very long time. And that's because for 2 months the car hasn't been running. Well, it's been running, but it hasn't been running right. I was getting a check engine light. I think it was like P0303 or whatever, P003, whatever. The one that says like cylinder misfire, was saying cylinder number 3. So, yeah, I spent like, well, with my work schedule and everything, it's been hard trying to have time to diagnose it. And let me go pop the hood real quick, diagnose everything, and find out exactly what the problem. It says it was a spark plug or an ignition coil or something, but that was not the case. So let me just pop the hood real quick. Jesus. Hold up. All right. Yeah. So I went to AutoZone and I got my engine check light red. It was saying cylinder number 3 misfire. And so what I did was I went through spark plugs. I went through spark plug wires. I even went through and changed, let me increase this up a little bit. I even went through and changed out the coil pack just because. Now I did test everything and it seemed to be okay, or at least I thought I got a bad reading on the coil pack, but I replaced everything and I was still getting the same check engine light. The car would randomly idle rough, and yeah, I just got some cars. Damn. Anyway, so what I was experiencing, guys, was that the car would start up, it would idle fine, and then maybe after a few moments, the car would start to idle rough, and it would stumble, and it would sound like it's running on 3 cylinders. So, or sometimes it would drive fine for like the half the day, and then you go to start your car again and it's acting stupid. So I was kind of lost, and so I was like, okay, I replaced everything. I replaced spark plug wires, coil packs, what else could it be? So I was doing research on DSM forums, and of course I hadn't done a boost leak test. So I went ahead and did a boost leak test, and some of the most common areas you'll find for a boost leak will be here at the throttle body or here at the idle screw. So those 2 areas, I was leaking from the idle screw, and I was leaking from this side of the throttle body. Now, not just there, but also right here under the fuel rail, under the fuel injectors. If you don't know, you have fuel injector seals that sit right where the fuel injectors are placed into. They're rubber, and over time they turned rock solid, which mine were. You couldn't even squeeze them, they were that hard. So when they get like that, they leak. So I was like, okay, this is probably my problem. So I went ahead, took off the throttle body, replaced the fuel injector seals, replaced the gaskets on the throttle body. I even changed out the throttle body shaft seals, because I read that those tend to go bad as well. They are made of rubber. They have rubber inside and a metal outer casing, so the rubber inside will get hard and brittle, and then if those seals leak, it's said that you can lose up to about 25 horsepower, which is a lot. So I just went ahead and did it. So I got the boost leaks all fixed up, right? Boost leaks all fixed. I put everything back together and did another boost leak, no leaks, and the car still wasn't working right. So I was kind of stumped, because I did test the fuel injectors and the fuel injector connectors before all of this, and it checked out okay. So I took it to a shop, and the shop diagnosed it to be a bad fuel injector. So I was kind of shocked because I'm like, oh, I ran through this, but... And the thing is, guys, I did try to address the fuel injectors at first, but nobody sells fuel injectors for the 2G Eclipse. They only sell them for... they only sell aftermarket ones that are bigger injectors, you know, if you're running more power or more boost or whatever, but nobody sells the stock size fuel injectors for this car. So they told me, you know, you're gonna have to find somebody that sells them because our source our warehouse doesn't have any, and nobody sells them. So I went on eBay, and luckily there's people out there that remanufacture the stock fuel injectors. So I just ordered some from them. It was about $180. They'll even rebuild the fuel injectors that you have. If you send them out, they'll rebuild them. So I got them, replaced them, and now she is running great. Absolutely perfect. Haven't had a problem. As you might know, for those of you that are in California, we are undergoing, yes, COVID, but we're also undergoing a wildfire. So a lot of my favorite roads are closed, like this one, Upper Big Tahunga, roads closed. I came out here early on a Sunday morning hoping to catch some cars and have some fun, but it's kind of dead. I did see a few cars come by now, but Angeles Crest is closed for the most part. Upper Big Tahunga's closed, but I think I'm gonna rip up this section right here, Angeles Forest Highway, that leads to Palmdale, because it's a pretty fun section. So yeah, guys, I just kind of wanted to give you an update on what I went through with the Eclipse, just in case if you guys ever encounter the problem. If you ever get one of those check engine lights and it says engine, it says cylinder misfire, definitely, I would say the easiest thing you could do is address the spark plug wires. Just test them out, you know, get a voltmeter and just check your readings, make sure everything's okay, and then just go ahead and switch out the fuel injectors. But honestly, the thing is, I didn't have a code reader. I didn't have something to read my code, so I couldn't swap the injector to another cylinder to see if the code changed. I didn't have that luxury. So if you have a code reader, you could easily, you know, see if it's an injector or if it's a spark plug. You just switch it to a different cylinder and check the code and to see if it changes, and if it changes, well, then there you go, you found your problem. But I didn't have that, so I kind of went through all this stuff. But it's not really a bad thing, because I learned how to disassemble and work on a throttle body, and I, you know, just learned more about the car. So when something goes wrong, it's not always all bad. It's an opportunity to learn if you're willing to take the time and try and figure it out yourself. But yeah, so just kind of wanted to make a little video for you guys and kind of, you know, yeah, just share my... Oh my God, it's a big fucking bug. Sorry. Jesus Christ, look at this thing. I don't know if you could see it. Hopefully it doesn't fly. Jesus Christ, ugly. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and drive. Maybe I'll catch some of those dudes that just went by. But yeah, that's what I went through. But now she's back on the road, guys. It's a simple fix, but yeah, definitely get those boost leaks addressed. And now that everything seems to be okay and I addressed mine, I can start focusing on adding more things that will support you know, higher power in this car. So stay tuned, guys, stay tuned. Upgrades are coming for this baby.